The theme, before God. Can you tell neighbor, before God? Before God. Right, I will take you to the book of Apostle Peter. First Apostle Peter 2, in verse 10. Apostle Peter says, before God, we were nothing. Thus the life that we found ourselves living in under the sun. A lot of people, we discover a lot of things when we start walking with God. Before we became Christians, we were no people. Before we became believers, demons were friends of us. A lot of things were happening into our lives. Just picture yourself. If God didn't intervene in your life, if God didn't intervene and made you and accepted you to be a believer, just picture the chaos. Apostle Peter, he sat down, he looked back. He discovered that before he met Christ, he was living a life that wasn't life. Then he took a pen and a ink, he wrote down, before God we were nothing. Hallelujah. That's the life that we are living as Christians. We have to look back where we are coming from. As I always tell people that Christianity is not religion. Christianity is life. Before God, we were nothing. Same applies to you. Before you became a believer, demons were playing into your lives, into your body. All evil things, they were happening to you because you were not a believer. When you became a believer, Jesus, he started taking care of your life. Jesus, he started controlling you. Jesus, he started protecting you. Jesus, he started fighting for you. Why? Because you became Jesus' property. Apostle Peter says, before God, we were not people. Not we were nothing. He said, we were not people. Why? Because we didn't have mercy. Can you say mercy? Can you say mercy? I always tell people that mercy is a favor that comes not because we have done something, not because you are beautiful, not because you are intelligent, not because you are clever, not because you are educated or whatever. Mercy, it is a favor that comes not because you have done anything. He said, through mercy and faith, Apostle Paul, we were saved. In Ephesians 2, verse 8. Through mercy and faith, we were saved. He said, it wasn't because maybe someone did something for us to be saved. It was favor from above. Hallelujah. This week, I need you to look back where you are coming from and check how many your friends have died. How many of friends are they praying for the life that you are having? How many are your friends who are crying to be on your shoe right now? But because you're inside mercy, you cannot see it. You say, God, I'm suffering. God, why are you doing this to me? God, why are you making me why are you troubling me? He said, before God, we were not people. We were nothing. You have entered where they said here only people, we need people who qualifies, who are having such certificates. But you are inside unqualified. God has moved you from the lower ground to an upper level. Not because you are clever, but because of mercy. God has moved you from the ashes where people they were saying it's just an ash. There is nothing good can come from that ash. God created you. Look on your family. Check what is happening in your family. Can you see mercy in your life? Apostle Paul says, before God, we were not people. Meaning we were nothing. We overlook all the time the mess of God in our daily lives. We overlook what God has been doing into our lives as people. God says in the book of Prophet Samuel, in 1 Samuel 2, in verse 6, I'm the one who gives life, and I'm the one who takes life. I'm the one who makes a man to be poor. I'm the one who makes a man to be rich. I'm the one who chooses who dies. I'm the one who chooses who lives. When you are inside mercy, you are protected. When you are inside mercy, God makes decision for you. When you are inside mercy, God, He does everything for you. But we overlook it. Why? Because we want God to do what we want Him to do. Apostle Peter, before meeting Jesus, he was just a fisherman without direction. When before he met Jesus, he was a man without a dignity. Before he met Jesus, he was a useless man that people they were overlooking. But Jesus came. He started putting value in his name, value in his life, value in his career. Hallelujah. He started putting value in everything that Peter was touching. Same applies to you. When mercy becomes part of your life, God will start putting value in everything that you touch as a human being. When God, He gives you mercy, or when the mercy of God allocates you, God will start putting value in every corner of your life. You shall never go dry. Not because you are wiser, but through mercy. You shall not die younger, not because you are wiser, through mercy. Your enemies, they shall fall 1,000 on your feet, not because you are young, you are wiser, but through mercy. We see the mercy of God. When Israel, Jacob, was going out of his father, running away, God's mercy was with the young man. Whereby when he fell down, when he was sleeping, God allowed him to see angels coming from up, going down, using a ladder from heaven. Until he grabbed one, he said, you are not going to leave me until you bless me. Things that other people, they were kneeling down praying. Let me tell you something. When mercy is upon your life, you don't strike her. Hallelujah. When mercy is upon your life, you don't strike it. Things, they happen automatically. When mercy is upon your life, things, they happen automatically. Because you are no longer nothing. You become someone. Before God, we were nothing. Apostle Peter says that. Are we aware that without God, we are still nothing? Check where you are coming from. How many are they praying to be where you are today? How many people who sees you and say, I wish to be you? But you are still overlooking the mess of God in your life. How many people who have died while you continue living? How many people who are in trouble that they cannot do things that they used to do? But while God, He continue giving you the opportunity and the privilege for you to continue doing what you are doing. Hallelujah.
He was there all the time. Oh, He was there all the time. Oh, yes, waiting patiently in line. He was there all the time. Never again will I look for a fake rainbows in him. You know, I found that answer, and somehow my life